good gentles all, pray heed and bear witness. For with these words does open the court of their stellar majesties, Sven the Third and Christiana, the epitome of brilliance and beauty, the visage of greatness and glory, respectively. King and Queen of all Ansteorra, Baron and Baroness of Bonwick, joined this day by their most wise and capable heirs, Jason and Margarita the Third. Pray heed the words of the royal family of the Stellar Throne.
Greetings, everyone. Thank you for being with us today. We appreciate you coming out, and hopefully you've put on your best wear. Hopefully you've grabbed a mug and are joining ready for a great court today. We appreciate you being here. Your Majesty, do you have any words?
Yes, I too just want to thank everybody for sticking with us through these new and trying times, and we hope this goes off without a hitch. We put a little time into it, and I hope everybody appreciates it. Thank you so very much. That's all I have.
And Your Highnesses?
Yes, we, as Their Majesty said, we'd like to thank everyone for joining in, and we look forward to seeing more of you. Hopefully everyone is staying safe, and we look forward to talking with many of you.
Greetings, great populace of Ansteorra. First, we'd like to thank you for your patience in these trying times as plague sweeps across our lands, but we would also like to personally thank all the landed nobility, kingdom officers, the crowns and their officers, and the brony officers, and all the other people putting in so much work to make sure Ansteorra continues on. Thank you all. Without you, this would be impossible.
Our kingdom is headed by a great and mighty crown. They will be followed by stellar heirs. However, the crown and the heirs cannot run this kingdom alone. They need a strong slate of capable officers. At this time, their majesties thank Mistress Adelaide de Bourbon for her service as Kingdom Minister of Arts and Sciences. For the last 2 years, she has served in this office, running Kingdom Artisans, Laurel's Prize tournaments, and helping artisans throughout our entire kingdom and showing the known world how great Ansteorra is every year, except for this one, at Gulf Wars. At this time, their majesties release her from her service as Kingdom Minister of Arts and Sciences and welcome in the new Kingdom Minister of Arts and Sciences, who will usher us to even greater deeds and efforts in the following years. We welcome Sir John of Severn as the Kingdom Minister of Arts and Sciences. For the service of the outgoing Kingdom Minister of Arts and Sciences, Mistress Adelaide de Bourbon, vivat!
Vivat!
For the service of the incoming Kingdom Minister of Arts and Sciences, Sir John of Severn, vivat!
Vivat!
At this time, their majesties request the presence of Tancred of Hell's Gate.
Tancred, we hope you are joining us today. We would like to thank you for all the great things you have done. I understand that you have been doing some youth combat, that you've been very successful. And with that, many have come to us and spoken of your great deeds, your chivalry on the field, your honor, and your great prowess. And we want to encourage you to keep going. And so we have these words.
Know ye that we, Sven and Christiana, King and Queen of Ansteorra, in consideration of the noble courage of our loyal subject in the field of armored combat, do by this our charter award unto Tancred of Hell's Gate the Aquila Aurea of Ansteorra!
Oh. Wow, Delise of Elder Hills, thank you very much for your art. I'm going to try to come a little closer and show this. Oh, there we go. Oh, my bad. Thank you very much. This scroll will be held for you for the next time that we can have court together. So please come and join us at the next in-person court. It might be our heirs, but we thank you for all the service and all the activity you've done on the field as a youth combatant. Thank you.
For Tancred of Hell's Gate, newest holder of the Aquila Aurea, viva!
Viva!
At this time, their majesties call forth Aldonza Catarina de Alexandria Gonzalez Escajeda.
That is a name.
The scribes do not thank her.
But we thank her. I understand, and I remember at my Queen's, this fighter was fighting, and she had a really great day, and that I understand that she might have met a fighter that looked remarkably like His Majesty. And she actually scored a point on His Majesty. Well, no, a person that looked like His Majesty. I'm sorry, it would not be His Majesty, of course not. But she has shown great prowess on the rapier field. And with that, we have these words.
All shall know that we, Christiana, Queen of Ansteorra, in consideration of distinguished efforts in rapier combat and the gentler pursuits, do by this our charter bestow upon Aldonza Catarina de Alexandria Gonzalez Escajeda, the Queen's Rapier of Ansteorra!
Excellent.
Woo! Woo!
Oh, Galen of the Steps, thank you for your art today. We appreciate you. And here's the scroll. Very beautiful. And thank you, Aldonza, for all the work you've doing on the field. We greatly appreciate all of our fighters, and we greatly appreciate those who might have been able to score a point on one of our friends. Yes, that's right. Thank you.
For the newest holder of the Queen's Rapier, Aldonza. Viva!
Viva!
Yay!
At this time, their majesties demand before them Fyodor Nikolai Grigorovich.
So, Theodore, I understand that you are in our local area, to me, in our coastal area. I understand that you've been doing some rapier activity also, and that you have been very successful. You've been traveling to Bjornsburg, to Brangelwad, to many of the Lock and Stargate activities. You attended and won the novice tournament at the White Scarf Ruby anniversary. This would have been your third year to take the field at Gulfhorse, and so we missed you at Gulfhorse. But we understand that you have been very active, and we think you might need an upgrade in your estate. So we have these words for you.
All shall know that we, Sven and Christiana, King and Queen of the stellar lands of Ansteorra, in recognition of true and faithful service of our well-beloved subject, do by this our charter honor and favor Fyodor Nikolai Grigorovich with an award of arms!
Yay!
You'll stutter.
Oh, very nice. Elif of Bjorn's daughter gives us this scroll today, and we thank her for their art. Oops, let me pass it right there. I'm a little closer. This is very beautiful. Congratulations. And for the newest Lord of Ansteorra.
For Lord Fyodor Nikolai Grigorovich, viva!
Viva!
At this time, their majesties call before them Mahira ad Gloria de Exum.
Mahira, I have known you for several years now. You have done a beautiful job on all of the Lock and Stargate events and other events that you have attended, helping to decorate, helping to set up, helping Kingdom events, and making sure that not only do we set a beautiful picture in our clothing, but also that our surroundings look beautiful. And with this, we have these words.
Be it known that we, Sven and Christiana, King and Queen of Ansteorra, in consideration of a special endeavors of service to our realm, do by this our charter award unto Mahira ad Gloriam de Exum, the Sable Crane of Ansteorra.
Wow. That's a beautiful crane. Eleanor Bonwick, thank you very much for your art. This is a beautiful scroll. And congratulations, Mahira.
For the newest holder of the Sable Crane, Mahira ad Gloriam de Exum. Viva!
Viva!
Their Majesties now call before them.
Sometimes your heralds just kind of take over court and they kind of gallop through everything. Like I said before, if you are getting an award today, congratulations. We very much appreciate all the art, the service, and the fighting, and just being with us. Once again, I know you can't be with us to get this award, but in the future, when we do have events, once again, please attend and let the herald know, and their Majesties will call you into court to get these awards. We just want you to get them now because, we don't want to wait for all the great things that y'all are doing to celebrate the great things that y'all are doing out there in Ansteorra. Because if we did, they would just pile up. And so thank you very much for all that y'all have done. And so with that, we have another award to give.
Their Majesties now summon Asta Daughter.
Asta, we've heard some really great things from you. Your service has been over for the last 7 years, constant, varied, and very much, with coordinating events, setting up demos, recruiting, doing all those things that kind of bring in people that support your area. And so with that, we have these words.
All shall know that we, Sven and Christiana, King and Queen of the stellar lands of Ansteorra, having observed the extensive works and labors of our well-beloved subject, do by this our charter honor and favor Asta Daughter with the sable crane of Ansteorra.
Oh. Angelina Francesca Donati, thank you for your art today. This is a beautiful scroll. And for Asta.
For the newest holder of the sable crane, Lady Asta Daughter. Viva!
Viva! Yay!
Your Majesty, the person who painted the last scroll, I can attest, has done many, many scrolls that you have given out.
Really?
They have, Your Majesty.
I think I remember a lot of them handing out those scrolls. I think we should honor that person and very much think they deserve something from our hand for all the hard work that they have done.
Their Majesties call for.
Wait.
Sorry, Your Majesty.
Stepping on me again. We greatly appreciate all of our scribes putting out illuminations, putting calligraphy, painting charters. And so I'd like to honor one of y'all that has, just given out, as we said, just given or painted one of the scrolls that we had just given. And that is?
Their Majesties call forth Angelina Francesca Dinardi.
As we spoke of, Angeli, you did a beautiful scroll. We thank you very much for all the services you give for this. We would like for you to hear our words on this.
Be it known that we, Sven and Christiana, King and Queen of Ansteorra, in consideration of expertise in the field of illumination, do by this our charter bestow upon Angelina Francesca Dinardi the award of the Sable Thistle of Ansteorra.
Yay! Juliana Ostadiddle, Bjorn Bonwick, thank you very much for your art. It's always interesting to get for our illuminator to get a beautiful scroll, but here you are. It is lovely, and Angelina, congratulations.
For the newest holder of the Sable Thistle, Lady Angelina Francesca Dinardi. Viva!
Viva! Yeah. I believe His Majesty now has a few awards that we'll be giving out.
Yes, Your Majesty. Summoned now before the crown, Eleonora Ingen Ikeli.
Hello, everybody. Eleonora, you actually live locally to us here in the Steps and LC area. Seen you out recently in the last year or so doing great works, and happy to see you at BAM with in the Steps Shield Wall, Scooter Mall actually, doing great work. And I felt we had something we could help you out with, and you would greatly deserve. Master Brian, can you please read our words?
All shall know that we, Sven and Christiana, king and queen of the stellar lands of Ansteorra, having weighed well the martial prowess of our loyal subject, do by this our charter honor and favor Eleonora Ingen E. Kelly the award of the Sable Talon of Ansteorra.
Woo!
Yay!
You guys have the scroll down there with you, I believe. I do not.
We do, Your Majesty.
Would you like to show it off, please?
I'll be your Vanna.
Thank you very much.
Beautiful scroll by Zebeda from the northern region. Thank you very much.
For the newest holder of the Sable Talon, Lady Eleonora Ingen E. Kelly. Vivat!
Vivat!
At this time, His Majesty would call forth Magnus Crepinson.
Oh, Magnus. Magnus is actually a student of my former squire of mine, and has been doing great works in the field of martial combat. He won our last 2 unbelted tournaments we had, placed second in one of our chevaliers, and was my deadly buy at my most recent crown tournament. And he did defeat one of our dukes and did quite well in the pickups later. So I felt like we had something we could give him or recognize him to help him out. Master Brian?
Pray let all know that we, Sven et Christiano Rex et Ansteorra, in consideration of prowess in the field of chivalric combat, do by this our charter award unto Magnus Crepinson the award of the Sable Talon of Ansteorra.
Yay!
Well deserved.
Scroll by Elif Bjostadter.
Oh, it's pretty. Very pretty.
Very lovely. Congratulations, Vegas.
For the newest holder of the Sable Talon, Lord Magnus Crepinson. Vivat!
Vivat!
Summoned now, Tobias Galuka.
This gentleman came highly recommended to us. He's constructed most of Hellgate's loaner gear and helps them repair and keep it in steady shape, and does some very nice works in this. Well recommended from his local area, and once again, we felt like we had something we could help him out. Master Brian?
Pray let it be known by all that we, Sven et Christiano Rex et Ansteorra, in consideration of expertise in the field of armoring, do by this our charter bestow upon Tobias Galuka the Sable Thistle of Ansteorra.
Yay! Scroll is by Asta Ingvarsdottir. Very nice. Congratulations, Tobias.
For Lord Tobias Galuka, newest holder of the Sable Thistle. Vivat!
Vivat!
And called now before the crown, Grimver Longtooth.
Longtooth. This gentleman is a much need of a award for craftsmanship. He makes very beautiful handmade crossbows, a few of which have shot me multiple times in some of my cats. And I felt like he deserved to be recognized for the work he has produced. Master Brian?
Let all know that we, Sven et Christiana, Rex et Ansteorra, in recognition of expertise in the field of crossbow making, do by this our charter award unto Grimver Longtooth the Sable Thistle of Ansteorra.
Scroll by Katie Jorgensen. Very lovely. Congratulations, Grimver.
For Grimver Longtooth, newest holder of the Sable Thistle. Vivat!
Vivat!
At this time, summoned before the crown, Honorable Lady Zahira de la Serra.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
Okay, afternoon. I'm sorry.
Close enough. SCA Standard Time. We've known each other for quite many years, and it brings me a great pleasure to speak these words to you. And I'm sorry it had to be in this situation, but I'm glad that we still get to move forward with this. You open my little scroll here. That's some words wrote down, but Master Brian is much better than this to me. Here, after consultation with the Order of the Pelican, you are offered invitation to join the Order of the Pelican. We thank Mistress Kaylee for releasing you from your oath as her protege. Now you're free to accept this accolade. Is it still your wish and desire to join this order from our hand?
Yes, it is, Your Majesty.
Well, that's awesome. This day, we will recognize your virtues, dedication as a peer of the realm. Please place upon yourself a medallion of the order. Is there a lineage for this medallion?
There is, Your Majesty. My name is Majesties de Andrade, and I am from the Kingdom of the Outlands. This medallion carries great significance. It was made by Sir Omar Ibn Harun al-Rumi for Mistress Sevilla de Cordoba, who was Zahira's original pelican. And she was made a pelican on the day that Zahira was autocrating an event, and that ceremony came at the last minute. And Zahira did such an amazing job on her first autocrating that day that Mistress Sevilla decided that this medallion, which was Sir Omar's very first work, should pass from her to Zahira for this particular ceremony. We all wish you the best, my love. Thank you.
As you see, my 2-year-old found me. That is very beautiful. Thank you.
It wouldn't be my ceremony without a child in it.
Yeah, come show me this Elmo. Mistress Zahira, you are charged with holding a full ceremony befitting your station as a peer within 1 year of our ability to hold gatherings. Harold, please read our words.
Know ye that we, Sven the Third and Christiana, King and Queen of Ansteorra, in consideration of singular noble virtues and accomplishments, alike in courtesy and honor, as in distinguished service to us and to our realm, do by this our letters patent advance Zahira de la Serra to the rank of Mistress of the Pelican. For the newest companion to the Order of the Pelican, Mistress Zahira de la Serra. Vivat! 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 Vivat!
Congratulations!
Thank you.
Oh, right.
At this time, Her Majesty would summon before her Abogardus von Zell and Ulstead the Unsteady.
A little social distance this way. So I might cry. Sorry about that. As Crown, you cannot get through doing all of this, making it look so effortless without a team. You have been my team, part of my team. You have been there since the very beginning. I think I was I don't even think I had an honorable lady attached to my name at that time. And y'all have been with me. In different times, you are my pelicans.
You need 2 of them. You need 2 of them.
And I need 2 of them, yes, I do. To keep me going both ways. Wait, what? But I greatly appreciate all that y'all have done for me during this reign. It has had many ups and many downs. Right now, because we have to kind of do this Zoom virtual thing, it's kind of been one of stranger times, and y'all have been with me. You have supported me when I'm having a crying fit or when I'm laughing hysterically. You've given me great guidance. You have given me wonderful advice, and I could not be as good as I am, and I hope I am good or have been good.
Thank God I'm not on there.
Without their support. So with that, I've had some special gloves made for y'all. Mr. Sedina, thank you so much for all binding these for me. These are perfect for my great friends here. There are two because you should have, I want you to wear them. I want you to use them. And I know if I gave you something that was too late period, it doesn't exactly fit your persona. So I have had these made in your particular colors. They're beautiful, but they are still not worthy of everything you have given me. And I greatly appreciate that. And I will not hug you, but I will hug you in the near future.
Oh, I'm crying.
So here you go.
Know ye that we, Christiana, Queen of Ansteorra, in consideration of a special endeavors of service to the crown of Ansteorra, do by this our charter award unto Abogardus Fonzel and Ulstead the Unsteady the Queen's Glove of Ansteorra.
Yay!
They're so cute.
As I said, Adina did a beautiful job. We spoke on them, and she binded those like a fiend. And I greatly appreciate you, Adina. Thank you so much. Thank y'all so much.
For Ulstead and Abogardus, newest holders of the Queen's Glove, viva!
Viva!
Hey, I don't know how.
Their Majesties call forth Livia de Nicolosi. Here now, at the pleasure of the crown, comes into this court the Honorable Lady Livia de Nicolosi, holder of both Sable Comet and Sable Crane, holder of the Queen's Glove of Ansteorra for service to Her Majesty Julia V, holder of Sable Thistles for needlework and Elizabethan embroidery, companion to the Order of the Iris of Merit of Ansteorra, past Bardic Champion of the Shire of Middleford, past artisan of the shires of Rosenfeld and Middleford, and the College of Three Bridges, past artisan of the baronies of Stargate, Elfsea, and Huisenfoyer, Gofor's champion in Anno Societatis, 37, 40, and 54. Current Kingdom Artisan of Ansteorra, bearing the arms blazoned thus, per chevron or and azure, 2 pomegranates, gules, slipped and leaved vert, and issuant from base, a demi-sun or.
Those are quite some credentials you've brought with you. You've earned them, they're yours, and now you stand before us. Do you accept this accolade from our hand?
With all my heart, Your Majesty.
Excellent, it's good to know. Many laurels had met, and they also approved you becoming a part of this. I actually have a few with us today who agree. We congratulate you and welcome you. This day we do recognize the virtues and skills as a peer of the realm. I understand that Mistress Diana has made you a medallion. Let me get that now. Oh, it is a beautiful medallion, worthy of a great artisan. I will set this before you now. We must honor we would ask you to don this for yourself. It is beautiful. We also understand that you have a laurel wreath, also by Mistress Diana. I understand. Wow. And it has the appropriate red on the bottom. Lovely. So we charge you at this day not only you have just begun your path. We charge you this day to actually take all of this laurel and display it and use it to teach others, to take students, to guide them, because you are a wonderful person. You have such charm, such grace, such patience. And a lot of times we need that in the Laurel Circle to help bring up other artisans into our midst. You have that quality. I want you to use this. I want you to find students who want to be with you, to be led by you, because they could choose no better guide. You have been with me, and you have gotten to know me over this reign, and you have been a servant. You have been an artisan. You have guided me. You have given me suggestions that I have used. You have given me part of your art that I greatly appreciate. And now I charge you to do this for the next generation, to do this for the next Majesties, to help better our kingdom. And I congratulate, and if I could hug you, I so would right now. But I also charge you in the next year or so, when this plague is ended, to have a ceremony that is befitting, and to have all of your friends, all your family, and the rest of the kingdom, and to have the peers come forth, and from the other peerages to come forth and give you words, because that's very important. And so I will be there. Just tell me when. And with that, we have these words.
Know ye that we, Sven the Third and Christiana, King and Queen of Ansteorra, in consideration of singular noble virtues and accomplishments, alike in courtesy and honor, as in knowledge and artifice, do by these our letters patent advance Livia de Nicolosi to the rank of Mistress of the Laurel.
Yay!
For the newest companion to the Order of the Laurel, Mistress Livia de Nicolosi. Viva!
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 Congratulations. Mistress, would you rise? Not great. Yeah, that's fine. Turn towards the camera. Our newest mistress of the Laurel.
Yay!
And for Mistress Livia. Viva!
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 Thank you. I believe we have one more.
There's your Majesty.
Should we do it? I don't know.
It could wait.
It could wait.
You've got more courts.
We do have work for it. Nah, let's go ahead and do it.
Your wish is my command, your Majesty. Summoned now before the stellar crown, Sarah Ashton of York. Bearing the arms, Journey of 10, Ermine and Bert. She holds land and fief for the crown as Baroness of Stargate, the first barony in the lands that became Ansteorra. She was granted the right and dignity of arms by their Majesties Aaron and Britta, second of that name. For her defense of Ansteorra, she was granted the sable talon for siege weapons. Her skills in the arts and sciences have been recognized with sable thistles in weaving and costuming. For her service, she was made a premier holder of the Golden Star by Evergardus III and by Ulstead III and Evergardus I, and further received Golden Stars from Ulstead V and Evergardus III and Creppen and Torin. She holds a sable comet for service to the Shire of Gate's Edge. A sable crane is a companion to the Order of the Sodality of the Sentinels of the Stargate, holds a Queen's Glove for service to Her Majesty Evergardus II, and is a companion to the Order of the Star of Merit. Her tremendous efforts with Aceps were recognized with the rare honor, an augmentation of arms. Your Majesty, candidate-elect to the Order of the Pelican, Her Excellency, Sarah Ashton of York.
Your Excellency, is it still your intent to become a part of this order?
Yes, Your Majesty, it is.
I see that you are still encumbered and are not ready to accept this accolade. Mistress Isabel.
Yes, Your Majesty. Sarah, when you took and we started on the journey, I told you we would laugh, we would cry, and there would be lots of hard work. And yes, Lori wants to get in on this too. Hi. I know this is not how we had originally planned for any of this. However, feel free at this time to remove your yellow belt. I do ask that you add to it, as previously I had added to it after Mistress Caitlin had woven it. I do ask, maybe we could find someone else who is allergic to wool, as you and I both were in wearing that. So maybe we could continue that tradition along with that. And as Her Majesty has very lovingly said with other ones, I'm going to give you a big, huge hug when we are able to do this again.
Thank you, Mistress Isabel. Ah, Sarah, we have been on a very long journey together. I think we have known each other 15 years now. I think when we first met and we got to know each other, I said to you, I think you should like take the pelican path. I think I did. And you were like, no, that just seems like work. No, I'm going to go shoot archery on the archery range and do things like that. That sounds like more fun. Well, I knew I saw the spark in you, and you have lived up to it. You have done amazing service. You carried the reins of Stargates with Brenna very well. Y'all do very well together. You have, I've seen you lead people in the barony. I've seen you give service to under ASEPs, under the Exchequer. You've taken many offices there. Offices that I'm like, oh my goodness, that's math. That's hard. You just drive right into it and taken it. You have worked with baronies and shires to help get their books to order, helping their local exchequers succeed when they might be stumbling and falling behind. And you have done it with grace. One of the things that was said in the Pelican Circle was, is this a person that if you gave them a task, you could walk away from it and know that you would take it and you would get it done, and it would be done well. It would be done with nobody crying, at least not a lot.
Or just me.
Or just you, but that's okay. and that everyone would be happy with the result. That is an achievement, especially in this day and age where we sometimes don't care for others' feelings. You do, and you make sure you uplift that person. You do not take more of your share of the accolade. You make sure they have center stage, and we have noticed. And I adore you as the sister of my heart, as part of my family. And so now I ask part of my family, is there a medallion for this candidate?
There's two.
There we are.
The first one is one that Alsted and I both wore. And since you are our family, this is one for her. And then, Alsted, Your Grace.
This is the traditional medallion given to those members of our House Wingfoot. Worn first by Duke Master Siegfried von Heiflichkeit, founder of the SCA, in attendance at the first tournament in Diana's backyard. Knighted in 1968, Count 1968, Duke 1969, Pelican 1975. Then Duke Sigmund the Weaken-Footed. Then Master Braun the Tinatrek. Then Sir Modius von Mergentheim. Then Duchess Segunda Cyr. Then Duke Patrick Michael Gordon. Then Duchess Julia de Montoya. Then Mistress Vara Sigurdsdottir. Then Duchess Ebergardus von Zell. Then Master Don Tristan von Heidelberg. Then Master Don Kalen McRobb. Then Duke Sir Ulstead the Unsteady. Then His Excellency William Westcott of Welwyn. Then Master Don Brian O'William. And now Her Excellency Sarah Ashton of York.
If you would take these medallions and place them on your head. Got it? You got it. Excellent. Is there a cap of maintenance for this candidate. Oh, wait, yes, there is. I made it.
Ooh.
Sarah, much time, much glue, much love went into this hat. Mistress Sarah, we charge you to hold a full ceremony befitting your family, your friends, your traditions, to celebrate all the things that you have done, to celebrate this achievement. We want you to have it within a year of us opening up from this plague that we have. And Harold, please read our words.
Know ye that we, Sven III and Christiana, King and Queen of Ansteorra, in consideration of singular noble virtues and accomplishments, alike in courtesy and honor, as a distinguished service to us and to our realm, do by these our letters patent advance Sarah Ashton of York to the rank of Mistress of the Pelican.
Yay!
Mistress Sarah, would you rise?
Oh,
You would turn towards our populace. Mistress Sarah, everyone.
For the newest companion to the Order of the Pelican, Mistress Sarah Ashton of York. Vivat!
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 Congratulations.
There is no further business before this most august court. Their Majesties welcome their Royal Highnesses, Jason and Margarita III, to offer parting words.
again, this has been a lot of fun getting to see our populace and people that greatly deserve the awards that they were given by their Majesties. We look forward to many more of these, and also in person, whenever that may be.
So recently, I've had a chance to see a lot of virtual classes being taught. There were board drills or combat drills, people teaching their scroll making, etc. online. And I would like to thank you all for doing so. Please continue. It's been a great pleasure to see getting art for that.
Now pray heed the words of our great king, joined this day by Constantine the Mighty.
Yay!
Majesty, did you have any parting words for us today?
Sorry, I had to, I just want to thank everybody for coming and attending this today. We had a lot of business that we did not get to handle since all the events have been canceled, and we're glad to be able to work through some of it. And I hope everybody out there is doing well, and I can't wait to see everybody in person again. Thank you very much. That's all I have.
Now behold these closing words of our glorious
No, sorry.
interruption.
Sorry, you have two lions that are breaking into court. Everyone, hi. I don't know if everyone knows this, but it's Her Majesty's birthday today.
Yay!
So, everyone, please join us and sing happy birthday to her beautiful, beautiful Majesty. So, let's go.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday
to you.
Happy birthday, dear Christiana. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you for this very rude lion interruption. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much, Your Graces. I appreciate that. And thank you, everyone, for the birthday wishes. They have been plentiful and many. I thank you all. And thank you all for joining us today. As His Majesty says, we can't wait to get back with you. We hope this little piece of SCA Ansteorra brought a little happiness to your lives. I would like to toast all of you. I know this is difficult times. I know that, we struggle and we want to be with friends again. And so thank you. Thank you all so much. Cheers to you.
To the great and glorious populace of Ansteorra, vivat!
Vivat!
And with these words does close the court of their most royal and stellar majesties, Sven the Third and Christiana, King and Queen of Ansteorra, Baron and Baroness of Bonwick, joined this day by their heirs, Jason and Margarita, third of that name. Vivat Princeps!
Vivat
Vivat Principessa!
Vivat
Vivat Rex!
Vivat
Vivat Regina!
Vivat
Vivat the sovereign lands of Ansteorra!
Vivat!